Hi, Dan Ventura of the Boston Herald. We're here. Thomas Kramer, senior center at BC High. Coming to this season, the hunted rather than the hunter. Have you noticed the difference already?
Since I've been here, we've always pictured ourselves as being the hunted. I mean, we're usually #1 in the state, so we're used to it. There's always a target on our back, so, I mean, we're just used to it by now.
You know, last year, you're a minute away from losing the biggest game of your life on the Garden, and a few minutes later, you're skating around with a championship trophy. What's the biggest lesson you think you learned from that game?
I mean, the game's never over. It's 45 minutes. You have to play all 45 minutes to win.
What was it like when you score and then you get ready to go into the overtime?
I mean, once we scored, I knew we were gonna win. We had all the momentum, but it was very nervous before that. Tensions were very high, and everyone was a little stressed out.
You've got an older brother playing at Merrimack. What's the best piece of advice he's given you, maybe that you've been able to translate onto your younger brothers?
He always told me that just to work hard. That's like the biggest part, and then he's taught me like a couple moves and stuff like that, and then just playing at my game is the most important thing I can do.
Certainly an interesting year for you. You're centering your two younger brothers. What's that been like so far?
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, our chemistry's started off very well, but we like to fight a couple times on the ice, on and off the ice, so I mean, but it's enjoyable. We know our family at the end of it, so it's a lot of fun.
At the end of the day, you are older than them. What's the best piece of advice you could give your two brothers?
I mean, just work hard. I mean, always, you never know who's watching, so play your best every time you're on the ice. And just, if they keep playing their game, good things will happen.
Hi, you're here with John Flaherty, the coach with the best hair in the state here. As far as Thomas, you know, certainly he had a dream team type season last year, but everyone says he's taken his game to another level. As a coach, where do you see he's made even bigger strides?
So it is. It's difficult to assess because he's such a good player already. But I think Thomas always wants to get better. He has that inner drive to be the best guy on the ice. So what I see with him is he's taking strides on the little aspects of his game. He's becoming a more and more complete player. Coming in as a freshman, he was a very good player in his own right. He was committed to playing game the right way. What I've seen over the last couple of years is his shot he's got an accurate shot. It's a very heavy shot. He makes plays. He has good vision on the ice. So I think he's really rounded out his game from being primarily a guy that just worked real hard to now being a skilled guy that also works very hard.
He's on the line with his two younger brothers. Talk about the chemistry between the three of them.
There is obviously, there's a DNA chemistry, I call it, right? They have great communication, but they're also not afraid to talk on the ice. They'll be yelling each other's names. They'll be getting open for each other. So there's a chemistry in and of itself, but I also know that those guys work really hard to get open for each other, and they kind of communicate really well on the ice.
Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it.